All right, so let's start off with some advice here. So you work a lot with sponsorships and things like that. So what's your biggest advice to a new influencer? So someone that maybe hasn't started yet or is just starting. Like, what's your biggest advice for them?
My biggest gold nugget for influencers who either are just getting started or maybe want to get that first deal, or maybe it's their second or third, right? But they're just starting to build that momentum up, is do a placeholder campaign. When I say placeholder campaign, it's a real campaign that you do for a company, but you're not getting paid for it, and they might not even know you're doing it to benefit them. So, for example, if I really like uh, I really like Star Wars. I've got this little trinket here on my desk that I just use for fun. If I'm in a Zoom meeting and I'm just playing around with the lightsaber, right? I can do I can take this podcast and I can say, hey, this I just, you don't have to say this podcast is sponsored by, but you can say, hey, I just want to really mention to my audience that I got this really cool Star Wars lightsaber at store XYZ the other day, and man, it is just my anxiety has gone down because when I'm in these intense business meetings, off camera, I'm just kind of playing around with this little battery powered lightsaber. And it's really made a positive impact on my mental health during this pandemic with all the Zoom calls going on, because it just adds a little bit of that fun that I'm missing from, the good old office days when, I was sitting next to my peers. And then you say something like that, maybe 6 episodes in a row, and then you say, and if anybody's interested in, maybe purchasing this, I put a link in my description below where you can click and you can buy this product on Amazon, or you can buy this product on their Shopify store, starwarstrinket.com. And I'm not affiliated in any way. I'm not getting any commission. It's just a really cool product that I really like. So if you're interested in checking it out, the link's in the description. That's step one. Find something that you already like, that you already use, is 100% authentic. I literally just picked this up. You don't get much more authentic than spontaneous
Right.
things on my desk, right? And so that's step one. Step two is that link that you put in your description. Whether you're a blog writer, you put that at the end of the article. You're a YouTuber, you put that in the description below. You're an influencer on Twitter, you put that in your bio, right? What you do is you use Bitly. So bit.ly is the URL. And then through that software, it's free of charge. You can shorten URLs from like Amazon.com/Star Wars trinket /red lightsaber /Darth Vader episode 4.com. And it's super, super long, right? That's not going to fit in a tweet. Instead, what you do is you put it into Bitly. It shortens it up. You can customize it to bit.ly. So Bitly/ red lightsaber or Star Wars trinket. And then, so number one, it shortens it. Number two, you can customize it so it's branded. And number three, this is the most important, is it's trackable. Its analytics are built into the tool. So every time somebody clicks that Bitly link, Bitly adds a tally and it can track, and if you do the paid version, you can get more advanced features for analytics. But even the free version is great for getting started because it shows you graphs of like at what timeline, how many people went and clicked the site or clicked the link to go to the site. And then you can use those analytics as leverage. So I could reach out to said Star Wars trinket company and say, hey, I have been promoting your Darth Vader lightsaber on the last 6 episodes of my podcast. I'm just getting started in, building my momentum and building my audience, but I just want to show you some of the traffic that I've sent your way, totally for free. So I've done 6 episodes. Here are the links to the episodes. Here's a screenshot of my Bitly account where you can see when the traffic that I sent your website. And you can see I sent 400 people to your website in the last 6 days. I'd be super curious if you could look up in your Google Analytics and see how many sales you got from my traffic, because they can do that. If a company has half a brain about their website, they have Google Analytics integrated, and they can actually track where their traffic is coming from, and they can actually see, oh, we got 400 visitors from this YouTube channel, or from this Bitly link, and from those 400 people who visited our website, 100 of those people added it to cart, and 50 people actually went through the checkout process, entered their credit card information, created an account on our Shopify store, and purchased it. And if these are $10 a pop at $50 per, at 50 people, that's $500 in sales. They just made $500 that week from you promoting for free their stuff. And they say, when you include that screenshot and they can actually see the traffic that you sent them, your response rate is going to be much greater than, hey, I like your stuff. Can you pay me to promote it? It's kind of like give first, then ask. You can say, hey, I've already sent you $500 in sales via these 400 people going to your site. I would love to have a discussion about, if you're interested in me continuing sending you this traffic, I'd love to have a conversation with you about possibly sponsoring my YouTube channel or my podcast or my blog or my Instagram, etc. Is that helpful?